I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick-Nick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick-Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
That sports for the best authentic sportswear. You check Wilton Sports when you want the best authentic sportswear. Wilton Sports. Food change advertise fee. And if you roll out the numbers, remember, no easy laugh, no off.
Some sports were for take notes. Them full of dreams and hopes. Then why them come and sell rope? When there is only one, yeah, there is only one goat. And that's a Wilson, yeah, that's a Wilson, yeah, that's a Wilson sports. Yeah, ball boots, ball tops, ball shots, string yard, ball socks. Them kind of drip you quick for make your ex call back. Little quickness in my boots and ball out, me want that. My Nike ticky pretty and my Adidas all black. Dribble down you feel it, grip me feel me can't drop. Slide tackle all me own a team and know this not pop. Why? Because me buy the supper.
Good afternoon, beautiful people. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am Manny's man. Right? And this is I Am Sure Sports. Welcome to the platform on this. I took a one-day hiatus. And I was not here yesterday, but I'm here today, live and in living colors, to have a fantastic show. This one is going to be top notch. So jump on as fast as you can, get involved, get engaged, hit the like button, subscribe, and make SURE USHARE. No man, channel man. So big up to everyone who is up and out early. Big up Joe Fortes. Hey, loyal member. Bless up, you know. You understand me? You see the green? You see the green? That means he's a member of the channel. You understand me? Appreciate the support. Unseen! Up, 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 up. Unseen in the building. You understand me? And then triple E in Zinaman. Big up yourself. You understand me? Not triple X, because if we say that, people will get vexed. Straight triple E. Because we know easy. Man like Jason. Real Madrid him say, you know. You understand me? Real Madrid him say, you know. Them man not even discuss Premier League. Them man the straight Real Madrid fan. Bless up yourself. Oh, they call Jew Axman. No. But sometimes, listen, big up Dre, no, because it takes a lot of boldness to do what Dre does. And sometimes it's not a matter of opinion, it's a matter of respect. And sometimes we have to be very, very, very mindful of the things that we say, even though it is our opinion. Where our opinion could be slanderous concerning a person's character or reputation, we have to be mindful. And so I think sometimes he does that to do that. You understand me? So, yeah, man, we have to, people, we want to engage in good discussions, you know, without a lot of disrespect and stuff. So, hey, Dre, it takes a lot of courage to do what you do, man. Appreciate you a whole lot. You understand me? Appreciate you and what you do, because it's not easy, because you're putting up yourself to be criticized and judged by others, but you're doing what you're doing. So, enough respect. You understand me? Yeah, man, but we have to do that, people. We have to engage better, man. Let's engage at a higher level. You understand me? Let us engage at a higher level. Higher level. All right? So blessed love, you know, and respect to the Most High God, the Master and Creator, the one who has made us all. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. He is the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. The God who was, the God who is, the God who is to come. There's none above him, there's none below him, there's none before him, and there's none after him. He exists outside of time, because he exists in eternity. And it is out of eternity that he has created time. And when time fails to exist, he exists forever and evermore, because he's the eternal God and Father and friend of us all. You understand me? We speak a message of peace and love to every man everywhere. Let us live in love and live in peace. Let us look to preserve life instead of destroying it. Let us not take our brother's life, but let us promote healthy lifestyles, and let us promote good life and live good with people in every way that we can. If it's by any means possible, walk away from trouble. You understand me? He who fights and run away live to fight another day. That is what one of our great musicians have said. You understand me? Yeah, man. Big up to Peso as well. K. Myers. All right? Totally blessed and highly favored of the Lord. I speak the blessings of the Lord over you and your entire family and your whole soul. I pray that whatever you do, you shall prosper in it. Pray that just goodness will come your way today. You understand me? That the angels of the Lord will encamp round about you and protect you wherever you are, and in all your going out and in your coming in. I declare that you shall be the head and you shall not be the tail. That you should be a lender and not a borrower. I declare that if God be for you, my people, then who can be against you? I declare that greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I want to encourage you that they are more for you than they are against you. Jah is our keeper. You understand me? Yeah, man. So, bless up. All right, so today, we have a few topics to speak about, but it's a Friday, people. I don't want to miss Friday show. You know, we're doing a partnership on Friday with AFTV, that is Arsenal Fan TV. We have a couple of persons who are from that, channel, who will be over here on Friday, right? We're going to have a beautiful and charming presenter on AFT TV, a female. She's going to be here on Friday. So make sure, you understand me, that you're here to be a part of that on Friday. All right? Yeah. Hey, you know, I want to big up IT Push of a ball or something, you know. Big up in the IT Push wherever you are, you know. Blessings every time. You understand me? A foreign spider. Bless up yourself. Said speed. You are leading, you know. You understand me? Yeah. All right. So, yeah, man. So today we're going to talk about the urban and rural under 14 and under 16 champions. We're going to talk about the top 10 coaches in Jamaica in the last 10 to 10. We're going to say what? In the last 15 years. If you were to give a list of the top 10 coaches, who would those coaches be? And I'm talking about the criterias are winning, of course, winning competitions, the preparation in terms of the one who was prepared, the best players in terms of national setups and teams, those who have transitioned even to bigger leagues and stuff. You understand me? Of course, individual success as a coach as well. Their how tactical, astute they are as coaches, as well their ability to even be interviewed and all of those things. So when you put those criteria together, who do you have in terms of top 10 coaches in Jamaica? All right, across all the different leagues. All right. So I'm going to give you some time to think about that. You understand me? I saw this headline in the newspaper. It's war. All right, it's war. The 2023 ISA schoolboy football season comes to a close this evening at National Stadium, when first-time Manning Cup winners Mona with match wits against many-time the Costa Cup champion Clarendon College for the coveted Olivia Shield, the symbol of schoolboy supremacy, starting at 5 p.m. Urban era champion Mona defied the odds to claim their first Manning Cup against Heidel on Friday. Coach Craig Butler is now relishing the opportunity to be crowned kingpin of schoolboy football and said his opponents can expect a war, quote unquote, for the coveted silverware. Football glory's sake, for vengeance sake, it's war, declared Butler. We are focused, we are ready and prepared to take the challenge. I am confident in my boys and we will do the best we can. All right. This game will decide who is the top schoolboy team in the country, and we are aiming for that. And we have our plans and we will execute them accordingly. So that is our ambition, to be Olivia Shield winners, and that is what we set out to do. The game will bring together two contrasting styles, with Clarendon College known for their silky passing and ball possession, while Mona are known for their direct approach and intense high-pressing game. Despite most pundits having Mona as an underdog, Butler thinks his pressing game gives them the advantage. Why would I have it that way? Underdogs? Because Clarendon beat Glenmore 6-2? I don't think so. On any given day, our team can beat anyone. The only team that can beat our team is our team. If they keep the ball a lot, our pressing will definitely benefit us. Any team that is going to keep ball will be a good opportunity to execute our style of play, and hopefully we will get the result we want, he said. Mona will look to goalkeeper Akeem Bernard, Alex Suazo, Romario Thomas, Robino Garden, Denzel McKenzie, Damario Harriet, and Makwan Parchment. Since 2018, right, Clarendon College has been the most dominant schoolboy football team under the tutelage of Lenroy Teacher Hyde. All right. The Clarendon School won 4 of the last 5 Da Costa Cup titles and have taken 3 of the 4 Olivier Shields they have contested. Hyde claimed he knows what to expect from Mona, but insists they will focus on their game. I expect the usual Butler football. They play the same system as us, although it changes it sometimes. But I will concentrate on my team. We're defending champions and we want to be defending it to the best of our ability, he said. The team is currently brimming with confidence after a 6-2 thrashing of Glenmore in the Costa Cup final. They boast a host of talent, including leading goal scorer Kaheem Dixon, Captain Malachi Douglas, Christopher Hull, Atiba Green, Daniel Clark, Tian Cope, Devonte Hodges. According to Hyde, he has asked those wonderful, talented players to give this little extra so they can end their season in style. It will be nothing different from the last performance. We just ask them to come out and give a little bit more than what they did last time. We know what to expect and stuff and so on. All right. Score prediction, people. Score prediction. Mona versus CC. That's one. Some of you can call in. Are these the two best schoolboy football teams in Jamaica? Are the two best teams in the finals? For those of you who watch schoolboy football, tell me, are the two teams the two best teams all season in schoolboy football? All right, you see all of these wonderful questions that are being asked. So check it out. All right, check out the question. All right, are these the two best schoolboy teams? Are they? Are they the two best schoolboy teams in schoolboy football? All right. So let's get to the unseen. If you unseen, you know, like when we give you the link and you're not talking, brother. If you're not coming on to talk, brother, it don't make no sense to take the link, brother. Unseen. Cha. All right. Unseen going to give you his top 10 coaches and he's going to talk to you about the game. So let's invite must see unseen. Everybody have CC. Oh, Malachi says stats. So stats and CC are the two best teams. All right. I believe that Clarendon College is the best team in schoolboy football all season. They have been the most consistent team. I believe that Kingston was more competitive. I think stats are good. Heidel, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say Mona is the best team, but they are in the finals, so you have to give it to them. That's my opinion. All right, we have Unseen. What is Unseen about? Unseen, what you have for your face?
What is one? You see glasses.
What kind of glasses are those?
Test glasses.
Test cricket glasses are 1 day or T20?
No, NFL glasses.
Oh, NFL. So what they have transitional lens there for nearsighted issues, farsighted.
The same lens you have in your one.
No, sir, you can't. You can't. No, that's it. So it look like y'all. What you do? Y'all adding here to your ear, man. Cause right at the front of your ears always speak. What you do? You put in here.
No man, you see my ear different, you know. Different. Yeah.
Oh, your hair different.
No, my ear different. Sometimes it look that way, and sometimes it's up and running. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right. Bless up, my boss. Who is that one here beside you? The great mix?
No, man, I don't know. It's a teacher. Your son teacher, Mr. Love.
Oh. All right. So talk to me. I don't know which one of the questions you want to take.
So you reach the match with CC and Mona. Man, everybody from traditional media right down, I say CC. And me alone, Unseen Sports, I say one Mona. And Kurt the boss. So one Mona. All right. Two teams with two different styles, man. You agree? Two different styles. One is comfortable playing without the ball. One is not comfortable playing without the ball. Right? Now, one of the problems that CC have, to me, them have a whole heap we'd say, quality, you know, where they can use to hurt a team. You know, one of the biggest things, though, them goalkeeper is not that sound. In my estimate, they're not that sound. And Craig Butler team don't really have to go in at the box to score upon you. You can kick it from far. Or like, you know, Thomas had a long range shot there. What's name again? The midfielder. What's name again? Denzel Washington McKenzie. Man, he have a long range shot there. Gardner over the next side, he can kick it from far as well. So there are a lot of people who can hurt you from outside of the box. No, CC keeper is a suspect based on what we see through the season, especially in the Glenmore game. You know? If we come off of the line, come stop. Mona keeper son. Yeah, man, I mean Mona keeper son.
If you got listen, finish where you send a man and then they whisper into the comment after. Big up Fresh God.
Mona keeper.
Yeah.
The Mona keeper now, him really have to step up as well and play a good game. He can't make no foul double. like we're making it.
So
Then
you think Mona will have enough of the ball to kick a lot of shot at CC goal?
No, what I think is that Mona will get the ball in those areas and try to shoot.
So for them to kick the ball, they have to get it though. You think like
Yeah.
CC will give
They
them?
will get it in there. They will get it in there because remember they don't play a lot of pass around the back, so they will play direct, get the ball in that area, and they have the skill players in that area as well who can move away from.
So you think that Mona defense can contain the CC attacking people? And remember, so they have both Barrett. Is both Barrett coming back too?
What I can say, man, is that they contain one of the best team I'm hearing people say, which is Stats. With quality attackers as well.
So you believe the Stats attackers are in the same place as the Clarendon College attackers?
No, they're not in the same place, but they are quality players as well. They are quality players. They're not in the same place. Based on statistics, man, they're not in the same place.
Okay, so to say that they contain Stats is not a good example to use because the Stats attacking team is not nowhere, shape or form close to Clarendon College.
No, you're right. You're right. But on paper, the Stats players, attacking players are good players.
Tell me the on paper. All right, so give me the Stats players.
Solomon.
How much goals Solomon have?
No, I can't go down the road because you're right. With terms of me I talk about on paper based on the type of player they are. We know from last season. I know them play. You understand me, man? So we can't get no stats on that. But I tell you, they have good players. You would say would be better than would pick apart a more.
Hey, the strongest part of Stats team is their defense, not their attack. Check it. Check how much goal they concede. They have Lloyd Simmons. What's his name? That from Cavaliers.
Alfonso Gooden.
And Lloyd Simmons. The goalkeeper has been there for several seasons, and the two wing backs. They have the same defense line that went to the under-16 final that played last season and this season. And goalkeeper. So their defense and the same midfield guy, the D-mid. So they have they have one of the better defensive record in the league, not attacking record.
That's true.
So I would not use them to say Mona, even Heidel, there's no team in schoolboy football this season that is as prolific as Clarendon College. The CDM named Gale at Stats. There's no team is as prolific going forward as Clarendon College. I do agree with you that the ability of Mona to kick those shots from far is important. But here's what Mona depend on to get those balls. They play a lot of long ball and try to get the second ball. I don't think that I think they're gonna have to build some of those balls out of the back. And I don't believe they have shown themselves to be comfortable building the ball from the back.
Man, is when them start to do that, them are in a serious problem. They can't. No need to build a try pass around the back. Just need to just play.
Hold on. Brian, man, Stats score a lot of goal this season. Over 30, I think. Compared to who though? One man and Clarendon College team have way more goal than the entire Stats team. One man, one player, and Clarendon College has more goals than the entire Stats team.
You sure about that?
What you mean?
You do the check?
How much goal Kyle Dixon score this season in total?
31.
Which 31?
31.
Which 31?
31
in total goal this season, man, 38 goals.
No scoring 30, the 7 goals are gone, man. That don't register in our system. 31 goals.
Which 7 goals register?
The one where score upon the 7 where score upon kill it. That don't register in our system, so it's 31 goals.
Nah, man.
Come on.
Nah, man.
You do the maths good, no, man.
A 38 goal, them just take with 7.
No.
Did he score? Hold on there. Did he score the goals?
Eh?
Did he score the goals against Skelets?
No, but you never get that.
No. Listen, did he score 7 goals against Skelets?
Huh?
Did he score 7 goals against Skelets?
Skelets is no longer in the competition.
Lord have mercy.
Why?
Did he? Hold on. Did the man score?
You can't put that on it.
No, listen, me asking him, man. Did the man score 7 goals against Skelets? Yes or no?
Him score 7 goals against a team that is no longer in the competition.
Okay. All right. So he scored the goals.
Sanctions.
No, he scored the goals. So you can't say he never scored them.
No, but you can't add it to it. You can't add it to the legal goals.
No. We never talk about legal goal and illegal goal. I said to you, the man scored 38 goals this season. You're saying that no, he did not. What you can say to me is that they took away 7 of them, or he lost 7 of them. That is the point I'm making. So that one man alone scored more goals. I think how much goals Stats scored this season?
No, we never do the check, you know. You can do the check now if you want.
You can check that, but my point is you can't compare the attacking threat of Clarendon College to that of Stats. You understand me? That is my point. I don't think you can do that. You understand? But I think it will be a good game. I think Mona will have to change how they play if they want to beat Clarendon College. I don't think
if Mona change how they play, they will lose. They want to play
really?
How they play. They cannot change how they play.
Do you like how Stats score 48 goals in the group stage? All right, cool. Thanks, Mira. Do you like how Stats play? How Mona play? Do you like that kind of football?
I don't see any problem with it. There's no problem with it.
So how when time Jamaica play, do you have a problem with it?
No, because Jamaica play someone. Jamaica play the ball and lose the ball every time.
How really?
Some long ball to someone and them know them not get it.
Oh, so then you don't have a problem with long ball then?
Huh?
You don't have a problem
with long pass.
No.
You have a problem with the long hopeless ball.
Here's the point I'm saying. All of a sudden, long ball, long pass has become acceptable.
No,
because me not understand. Here's what I understand. All of last season, everybody are complaining. Oh, the team them in the Premier League. Be a long ball, be a long ball, be a long ball, be a long ball. Jamaica team, be a long ball. Long ball FC, long ball FC. More Pleasant, a long ball FC. This your team here, a long ball FC. All of a sudden, long ball or long pass now is good. That's all I'm saying.
No. What you say?
All Maron get cuss out.
You.
All you use cuss Maron Garden. Be a long ball.
Because I be a long hopeless ball.
Okay.
No, you come on the platform, man.
Up to the name here, beat speed. Oh, Cavaliers, be a long ball. Be a long ball. Okay.
This one I'm going to say to you now. You come on the platform, right? And you say there's a difference between long ball and long pass.
Oh, so I'm going to do a long pass?
Yes.
Oh, and the other team might be a long ball.
Be a long ball.
Okay.
Hopeless ball. Hopeless. Hopeless thing.
Oh my God, you hopeless people. Thing. Okay, all right.
Mona ball him either hit the wingers or it reach the center forward.
Really unseen. Really. I am going to count how many of those long passes connect in this game today.
Count now.
We are gonna check on that. If they deploy that strategy.
No, sir, CC are bringing us. Everything good. I want more than I was saying.
Oh, so you don't bring CC?
No, you are bring CC and more than my thing there.
Oh, so more than you bring?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we have to have opposing thoughts so we can bring the same team. The stream would be nice. Anyway, so seeing that they bring in Mona, give me in the last 15 years, your top 10 coaches in Jamaica.
What's the matrix you're using?
You use a matrix. So what kind of ball your team play unseen? Short ball or long ball?
Which team?
Sorry. Magra.
We don't use Magra.
Charlie Moon, sorry.
I know Magra play. Magra.
Charlie Mount.
Big up McGrath winning Ben Francis Cup.
Yeah.
Big up McGrath.
Sorry,
Yeah?
Charlie Mount are talking. Yeah.
Play position football. Or play a
Oh,
couple
you
long
play.
passes as well.
So long passes is not possession football.
Or play long passes as well.
So long pass is long
We
pass.
finish. We so play position football with including long passes as well.
Okay. So what
So like, you know what I'm talking?
me a cut, man, me a cut. How your Lima team play? What kind of ball?
I tell you. I'm not at Lima anymore, so the style change. The style change.
You're not at Lima. You're not at Lima anymore.
No. Mr. Bonnie Clark, you know, is there carrying him coaches, you know, with the same assistant coach. Is Ben. What's his name again? The police. You know, is there. So they changed. Oh, you know, me and Mr. Price, they have the team playing. So they you know.
Man, I can't be say lose the job already, man. Not a month in the job.
Something is best you're outside and give you 2 cents, you know?
Okay. All right, boss. We're not going to linger on that because it looked like it was an untenable situation, and by mutual consent, we parted ways. All right, so let's move on. Yeah, so give me some of your coaches now. Top 10 coaches in Jamaica in the last 15 years. And you can tell the people what matrix you're using according to you.
Me can't go. Write them down.
Huh?
Me just say Never Bell.
Never Bell.
Yeah.
This is in the order of, like.
Oh, you want to read the order?
Up to you, man.
Mr. Show some names.
Never Bell. You have Never Bell. Never Bell in the last 15 years. Okay.
Yeah. I must have know a lot of them, you know. All right, so 15 years from now. 15 years. A lot of we don't know what name of that man. I know them. I know somebody back then coach them. So I call what me know.
15 years unseen. You know what we in unseen? 15 years is 2000 and what? Not two. We are talking about. I know the 2000 we are telling about.
Yeah, but me know some of them. Some of the coach them at then.
What?
They know them keep. Me know them have good name, but
all right, unseen. In the last, so let's move it for you. The last 10 years, from 2013 to 2023, who are the top coaches?
All right, we can get that now.
Yeah.
Coley.
In the last 10 years. Miguel Coley.
Miguel Coley.
In the last 10 years, all right?
Miguel Coley.
Okay.
We'll go on again. You know, Speed are going there. So you can run Speed Bell.
Which Bell?
Never
in
Bell.
The last 10 years? What has Never Bell done in the last 10 years? What matrix you used to put him in there in the last 10 years?
Championships and win with
which championship in the last 10 years?
Him not win with him, him not win with
when?
Georges.
When?
2020.
2020? What? 2020 what? 20 what?
Eh?
Which is the last Georges team to win a Manning Cup?
I remember. I remember the year, but he win that. He win that last year. I remember the year. Sure.
All right, so Never Bell. All right.
Never Bell to them, man. So, man, 2015, yes, Flow Cup.
Unseen. You just see somebody put that in the comments.
No, I remember. If I see it, I remember saying, yeah, 2015. Even though I see it, I remember saying 2015. So, yeah. So much reach.
Miguel Coley, Rudolph Speed, Never Bell.
You know, you see my coaching thing can pick hard, you know. Lenny I day night. Lenny I that night. Based on where am I going with. We have it. I will put Tapa in it too. Ferguson, Damon Ferguson.
Hold on, I write down your name there now. Davian Ferguson.
Davian Ferguson.
That's 6.
Yeah. Somehow I want put we're not gonna do it. Yeah. I think, but a title, win a title. Win a title, so it's hard. All right, now put something in it. His name from Mr. Williams. Williams from Stats.
Philip Williams.
Philip Williams.
The only thing Philip Williams has won is the knockout competition recently, but him in there. All right, go on, work with you.
Philip Williams. Philip Williams. Where is he? Scroll back. You have to go with Rambo. Whatever.
I really the people that near me I work with in Unseen. Unseen look like
No, my from a call him coming from reach number 6, you know. Me have to go far out my brain to find a quote. Yeah. Buster Reynolds too.
Buster Reynolds, okay.
Put Buster Reynolds.
A people name you, a people are getting name, man. As some know say you're behind time, man. See, a people are getting name.
Man is man, I want to go top 6 alone. Me have you know.
All right, hold on. All right. All right, give me a top 6. Give me a top 6.
All right.
The
top 6, Coley.
Yeah.
Speed. Like
yeah.
The number, you know. Numbers me I tell about the top coach.
So Coley at number 1.
Yeah. Speed next.
And Speed at number 2. Okay.
Yeah. Then Tapa.
Okay. You say I work with top 6 and that's 3.
Coley. Speed. Tapa. Bell. Never Bell. Never Bell. Who more? Who am I going to put in front of him? Buster Reynolds.
1, 2, 3, 4. Buster Reynolds are 5.
And Damon Ferguson.
And Damon Ferguson are 6.
That's it.
All right. Unseen. There's no way you can name coaches and don't have Ludlow Bernard in your team. Ludlow Bernard won every schoolboy football trophy in the last 10 years and the Premier League.
Well, yeah, deserve it.
Ludlow Bernard have players that have moved from where they are and gone. Watch this. All right, I'll give you a next name. Dr. Weatherly at Cornwall College in the last 10 years. Won D Cup, then won Flow Cup, all of those things. And his name will get mentioned in the list over Philip Williams, who no win no schoolboy title. So what are you using to measure that? What has Philip Williams done? Big up Philip Williams. What has he done over Dr. Weatherly to be in a list over him?
You never did pick him based off statistics.
But you pick him based. So you believe that the team that you saw with Peter Lee, Vasdan, Jardine Fletcher, that team, that Cornwall College, Philip Williams prepared a team that played better than that team?
No, not at this moment. Not at the moment. No.
So why would you have him over it? May I ask you?
So last time I tell you, I know statistics me use.
Yeah, ask you, what has Vassal Reynolds?
Oh, he better than. Yeah,
because
my coach. Yeah.
I'm trying.
Personal preference.
Personal preference. All right. So, what has Philip Williams done above even a Rambo Wedderburn? What to Fuzzy? Fuzzy. Why isn't Fuzzy in this team?
Fuzzy kind of too. Not the 15.
It's Philip Williams more successful than Fuzzy. Fuzzy has been at St. George's. They have won under 16, under 14 during the last 10 years, right? The Flow Cup, right? And his work with Waterhouse, finals after finals. Play in the Champions Cup or what the Caribbean Cup thing, and his name is not there.
Oh, Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Fuzzy can't go the 15. Everybody finish the 15.
So you name a top 6 and Lenny Hyde not even in it. Never Bell is in your top 6 over Lenny Hyde. How comes? When Lenny Hyde in these 10 years have won way more title than any of the other person.
Never been a big coach, man. Never been a big coach, man.
But Lenny Hyde has prepared more players in the last 10 years than Never Bell that we speak of. Lenny Hyde. Go from Lamar Walker and the mute there. And Lenny Hyde has won. Clarendon College has won more titles than anyone. How come Lenny Hyde can't make a top 6?
Lenny Hyde really achieved nothing in a
Careful what you're gonna say, man. You better just stop.
All right, how much JPL tag Lenny Hyde win?
How much Philip Williams win?
No, me ask how much JPL tag.
How much but Davian Ferguson no win none either. Never Bell no win none.
So
Miguel Cole no win none.
So Ferguson, what name?
The only person in your list that have won Premier League, the only persons in your list that have won in your top 6 that have won Premier League titles are Rudolph Speed and Theodore Whitmore in the last 10 years. Nobody else.
But man is man. Remember say you say. You say a while ago?
Yeah.
Man is an assistant, which is
who you talking?
Fuzzy was an assistant.
No man, we are talking about Lenny Hyde, man.
Right.
Lenny Hyde we are talking about.
I ask you a question, man. How much title Lenny Hyde win as a JPL coach?
In the last 10 years? He hasn't won the JPL in the last 10 years. But Never Bell has not won the JPL in the last 10 years. Davian Ferguson has. Miguel Cole has not won it. Miguel Cole has not won it in the last 10 years.
But Miguel Cole went higher than the JPL and went to the national team and went to a final, which would classify as bigger than the.
So, okay. So you're saying that you have Miguel Cole because he was an assistant coach in the national setup, but you're not giving credit to Fuzzy for being an assistant coach at Never Bell.
No, man, I give him credit for that.
But him not there in your list none at all.
No, I say, but him can't do the but who may take out?
You tell me.
You can't take out Bassel. You can't take out.
Dr. Dean Wesley can't make your list.
So who may take out? I can't take out Coley for Dean Wesley. We can't take out Speed for Dean Wesley. In the last. What? We can't take out Dean Wesley. We can't take out Bassel for Dean Wesley.
Do you know that in the last 10 years, Cornwall has done better than Stets in schoolboy football at the Costa Cup level?
Yeah, because
and the Flow Cup level.
Stets kind of dropping.
But you have Rambo Wedderburn in there.
In the 15.
In the 10. Which top 15? We don't do no top 15. A top 10, you know.
Top 10. But we reach 10 man is one.
You have one space left. And you say Fuzzy. You'd have put in Fuzzy.
Yeah, Fuzzy can then.
But I'm saying you still don't have Dr. Dean Wesley in your list.
All right, here we go now. So the preference one was Williams. Take out Williams. I'm putting Dean Wesley.
So So, okay, all right. So Lenny
Do
has
that,
the
do
most.
that, do that,
Well,
do
no,
that,
me
do
don't
that.
do that. All right, I'll
That's
give
what
you
I'm asking from mine.
No,
Let's
I'll
say
give
come
you-
to
no,
mash up people and brain. Me say write down the metrics.
no,
You
no,
get
no.
things mixed up.
I said to you, Unseen, you choose your metrics that you want to use.
Yeah, of course, you want me to tell you, say I use a preference metrics.
So, but if you use performance metrics,
I'm not
the
gonna
other
use
people
performance now.
if you're using performance metrics
Preference,
in the last 10 years,
preference,
Miguel Cole,
preference,
if you use
preference.
preference metrics,
Yes.
you're
Who me
using
prefer?
who you prefer. All right,
Yes.
so fine. You're
All right,
working.
I move from that to performance now.
You're confused me, I know, yeah, man. So how come Jerome Waite don't make your list? Because Jerome Waite was also a coach in the last 10 years as well. He was a part of a U20 team. Well,
All right, take out for the top 6. Take out Never Bell and put Wait tonight.
Big boss, I'm live on here. Do you want to be on here?
Yeah, man, I just want some of that question.
Yeah, go ahead. This is a great spot of Dennis. Ask him a question for me because you have to teach him the football, you know.
Ludlow Bernard win how much man in Cup and Premier League. I hear him don't call that man name. He don't know what him saying. Ludlow just win how much man in Cup and win Premier League. How you going to leave out a man like that out there?
Bernard, not the, in have him in the top 10 and him have him in the top 6. And him
Yeah,
in the last,
so really,
the man
win how much man in Cup and
Champions,
and
him win Champions
win the
Cup, him
Premier
win Man
League.
in Cup, and him win the Premier League with all of you.
When I educate me upon some of the things that I never remember, some of the things that I
No, man, you have to
watch
come
me
back
now.
and do them things, man.
Hold on, man. Watch me now. But tell the man his man say, all right, the first metric would I use a preference metric. No, I want to go to performance. Take out Damon Ferguson and put in Ludlow.
Sir, all who you call Ludlow in 2 man in Cup, Champion Cup, Oliver Shield, and
the Premier League in the last 10 years.
Oh, you must leave. How can you leave a man like that out there? Come on, man. You can't explain that.
That's
All you call, you know.
That's why I correct the thing now, you know. And I say, all right, man is man. Take out and put in. Take out and put in now.
Hey, I'm glad you called, because when me are telling him now, come like him now, listen to me or now and believe me. You understand me? Because even Miguel Cole is only 3 of the last 10 years he was in the Manning Cup. 3 of the last 10 years.
Miguel Cole a big coach.
But how you make the list if you do it based on the last 10 years?
No, man, Miguel Cole have been all time Jamaica.
Yeah, but all right. Big up it up. Yeah, man, big up. All right. Yeah.
When you come on to Cole attack, man.
So what about Paul Teagat Davis? Jerome Waite you don't have on your list either.
No, I tell you, take out, I never bet out the top 6 and put Jerome Waite.
Say I remove Never Bell.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. All right. So no you have to take off. Say Jerome Waite. All right. We have a next caller. Caller, good afternoon. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Mannings.
Yeah, man.
No problem. You can't make unseen stress out, you know them way because we have to deal with facts over feelings. When you talk football, it's facts over feelings, not preferences and not if, buts, or maybes, you see me? But I'm a very young person, you know? Probably the youngest person to ever come in this show, I'm not sure. So in terms of my knowledge on schoolboy football, it's only what I've seen in the past. Or when I leave high school. I go high school now, 2013, and I leave 2018. So it's only what I've seen in the past, probably 10 years, you know?
Yes.
Of my coaches. I can't give a top 15 or top 10. But only what I've seen with my 2 eyes.
Yeah, man. All right, give me your name. Give me your names.
So would I go with I'll go with Craig Butler. Nothing harder.
You make unseen laugh, you know.
Not many people like him, so I would say why, you know.
Lenny Hyde, Craig Butler, Lenny Hyde.
A preference on that. That's a preference on.
I'm going. No. As I said, is what I've only seen, as I'm a very young person, you know.
Yeah.
Donovan Ducky, because I saw him at Manchester High School, and I'm from
What
Manchester.
is? What is?
Donovan Ducky.
Donovan Ducky.
The people man laugh off here.
Miguel Foley, because I saw him at JC for probably my first 2 years in high school.
Yeah.
And I saw some good from Jamaica College that time. That's when what's his name again was playing for them? That player that's in France now.
Junior Fleming.
Yeah, so I'm that young, you know. So I can say, yeah. Miguel Foley. What else should I say? What's the guy that was at Kingston College recently?
Ludlow Bernard.
Ludlow Bernard.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say that is my one, you know, off the top of my head. And
Marion Garden has gone to a couple of finals with Garvey Massey. Last one 1-1. All right. That's Marion Garden with Garvey Massey team. He is the assistant coach based on unseen metrics. He's the assistant coach of the national team. All right. He took, I think, an under-17 team to just a few points of qualifying. Should Marion Garden be on the list? I don't hear you all mention Rudolph Speed with what he has done with Cavaliers in the last 10 years.
Man, I tell you, my 23 now, so I tell you, what me see from my high school days, you know.
High school football they talk about, man.
You're just picking them based on high school football coaches. Okay.
Yes, and other coaches and what I've seen, you get me? I say.
But you never see stats with Rambo.
I saw stats with Rambo, but I saw him when I went to high school. I think the first 2 years from grade 7 to grade 8, I think they were not stuck up in that time, right? But after that, they started to fall off. So Rambo could be in my list as well. Because coming from Manchester, you always hear stats name. You know what I mean? And then they play some proper football. Not gonna lie. And they have a wicked piece of striker. I can't remember what his name is. I think he have a nickname Crocodile. I can't remember his name, to be honest.
Are they coaching called Crocodile, man?
No, man. They have a striker, too, man.
Oh.
Crocodile, they have a wicked nickname.
All right. But let me tell you this still. One of the best high school coaches in the last 10 years is Dr. Dean Wesley at Cornwall College. I can tell you that.
You want to be better than I do.
I remember
he's one of the better coaches. I never say that he's better than Hyde. I say that he's one of the
Man,
so if you're ranking them, who would be first?
Cornwall and Clarendon can keep that stuff up kind of years ago.
Yes, sir.
The man is one.
And it was Cornwall College who won, sir.
I think one of the teams they get a red card, you know. I don't remember it's so. I think one of them they did that with 10 man.
Didn't that Cornwall College team defeated the JC team with Tariq McGee? When Tariq McGee had that free kick, you remember that game? Somebody remind me. That free kick that there was some controversy with it with JC. Who were they playing?
CC them in a play. Game was CC. KC.
It was KC.
Yeah.
Okay.
But let me tell you, Manins, I heard early on the show, right? You guys were talking about the different styles of play pertaining to long ball and whatever with the Mona High School and Clarendon College that they will be facing, you know. And you were saying to the panelists that's on the show right now, whether or not if Jamaica don't play the same style of football, right? So why doesn't he accept it for them rather than accepting it for the Mona High School football team, right?
Yeah.
But I just want to pertain to that, you know. I feel as people who watch football week in, week out, we should always advocate for different styles of play, whether at the national level or at the football level. You know what I mean? Because when the Jamaican national team is successful, at the end of the day, no one has really anything to say about the style of play. You get what I'm saying? But it's only when you lose. And let me tell you, I've seen where throughout football, people have advocated for pretty football compared to ugly football, and the pretty football have brought them no success in comparison to ugly football, which you know as long ball football. You get my say with flat track bully strikers up top who hold up the ball, who use them strength and bring other players into the game. You know what I mean? So I just want to say always advocate for different styles of play. And if anything, I think the death of football stems from, well, I'm not saying football is dead now, but part of the decay in certain aspects of football is pretend to we just accepting one style of play and not focusing on all and building up those other styles as well. You know what I mean?
Good point. Good point. You have to Speed always says most effective tactics available, the meta. So every game you have to change up that, right? What is the most
definitely.
effective tactic available in this particular game? Yeah, man. But thanks for the call as usual. Good points. Yeah, man. Unseen. So I don't hear you mention the Mannings coach. Let me talk to you a little bit. Mannings went to the Costa Cup semi, then final, then semi, then round of 16, one under 14, one under 16. All right. They had the under 14 team, under 14 team in a final, they won it. Then they had the under 14, under 16 team, all right, and the under 16 won, the under 14 lost. So based on that now, we have Leader online. Leader, welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon. I just wanted to put my little 2 cents into the discussion. I typed it in already. But for me, I think what you're evaluating, I came in a little bit late, but you're evaluating what? The top 50 top coaches in what? Schoolboy or just overall?
Right across the board. But in the last 15, 10 to, well, we originally said 15, but Unseen said that he's too young. So I said, okay, in the last 10 years.
Okay. Well, okay, my pick there would easily be David Hunt. He's deceased for a while now.
But leader, that is David Hunt was not coaching in the last 10 years, man. How you gonna what wrong with the leader, man?
15 first. I saw 15.
So 15. But 15, how many years out of the 15 did David Hunt? When did David Hunt pass away, leader?
No. Yeah, but hold on. Let me make my point now. Let me just make the point. His effect that he has had has transcended not just the time that he was around, but his effect has rippled through the years, through at least 2 of his proteges, and 2 of the more successful programs around now are a testament to David Hunt's teaching, right, and coaching. Right, so I mentioned that the Phoenix and the Cavalier program, through various ways, are directly benefiting from David Hunt. So I can say he is easily a legend, the first coach to ever beat the United States and Mexico in competitive matches. The first Jamaican coach to ever achieve that. So for me, he's easily a legend right there.
So, but leader, what I am saying is that we're talking about the last 10 years. I can go back to Steve.
Well, I saw 15. I saw 15.
Even 15.
Yeah.
When did David Hunt die? You know, leader. You know, leader. Leader, you know the exact year. You know. Tell me the year.
Anyway. I don't remember the year right off my man. Anyway, it's within the last 15, sir.
When, what? All right, leader. Hold on, leader. Don't move, leader. Stay right here.
What are you looking for, sir?
No, worry yourself.
Anyway,
leader,
I'm not onto thing there. No. I just wanted to make a statement, and that's it.
No, man, I'm not onto anything. Hold on, David Hunt. All right, David Hunt. Big up the KC, man. All right. David Hunt. We can find it in a leader. Everything is on Google. All right.
Well, everything I said is basically factual.
No. Here's the thing. Though, you're trying to change the narrative, right? Nobody's here trying to take away from what people do. Nobody's doing that. All right. So when did David Hunt die? That's the first thing we had to answer. Was it 2007?
No, sir. He didn't die in 2007, sir.
When did he die, leader?
Anyway. Hold on there.
David Hunt died in October 2007, all right?
In October. So it's still within the 15 years, sir.
Huh? No,
It's
leader,
within the 15 years.
check, leader. Hold on, leader. 2007. 7 plus 3, 7.
About a year or so out, sir.
Leader. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2010. So from 10 to 23. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So 13 plus 3, 16 years. He falls outside of it.
A year out. I said it already. It's a year. Just about a year.
So
just about a year. My take on it, sir, is that once we're going to have that discussion, he was one of the more modern coaches. So if you want to do the little technicalities of a year.
No, leader. In the last 15 years, give me 5 of your best Jamaican coaches. That's what I'm asking. Don't give me 10, give me 5. In the last 15 years. We're not having a discussion about how good Wagga Hunt was or his effectiveness. I know that I was closer to Medieval in terms of proximity than you.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Hold on. But sir,
when I reach
I was a manager.
No.
And revitalized the whole youth program.
In proximity, leader, when I walk down by Common and go across Coal Iron,
But you have to pass Havendale. We have to pass Well, no, come on. No, that's true. That will be true. No, that will be true. I won't decide. No, you're true. That's true.
All right.
If it's common, you're going to say yes. Okay.
All right. So easy now.
Okay.
So now that we have established that in proximity, so we are not here to discuss that because I know that. All right. What I'm asking you, in the last 5 years, in your opinion, give me some names of some of the top coaches across the board.
The last 5 years.
Okay. No, leader. The last 15 years, 5 coaches.
You see the thing now. No, you don't want to answer that question because I might step on corn. So
you say you can't share your opinion. Give me 5. Give me 6.
Not on here. Not on here.
What I'm saying is that you're not listing them in order. You know, you're just calling 6 names that you believe based on whatever metrics you want.
6.
Yeah, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
When can you name it, man?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never Burtis Bell.
Never Bell.
Right?
Yeah.
The earlier the version from about 2011, 2013, Never Burtis Bell now though has been watered down. Right? This the vibe, the hunger, I don't think is there anymore. So but that version of him is one of my top coaches. Because you have to understand that, you know, just like with Jackie Walters, I can't, if it's for that period, I can't call Jackie if you're going to stick with that. If you're going to leave it open, Jackie Walters will be there.
No.
But right now,
no, we are sticking with what we're sticking with.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Never Burtis Bell. For that, I gave you the exact period, not straight through, but for that particular period, between 2011 2013, yes. My next pick on that would easily be Lenny Hyde, undoubtedly, yes, because he has really transcended. He has done quite very well.
Yeah.
Let me see. That would be 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 that I've seen up close. The recent version of Rudolph Speed after he has done the CONCACAF licensing course. After the CONCACAF licensing course.
Okay.
Let me move on. Let me see. What, 6?
Yeah, so you're at 3. You have 3 more.
Yeah, I have 3. I have 3. I'm not very hard in it. I'm not very, very hard. My next pick would be a coach you probably wouldn't know though, you know. And that's one of the problems there. His name is Mark Scotland. He was a part of a coaching team that helped to actually prepare that Jamaica team that had qualified in 2011. He wasn't with the national team, but he worked with a club team to hone those youngsters into a force that when Wendell Downsell got them, it was just it's a chalk after that.
So
I'm going to name him. I was an unknown.
Hold on. So Mark Scotland was coaching the Jamaica.
I didn't say he coached Jamaica. I said he got them ready.
No,
and then the Jamaica coach got them.
No, listen what I'm saying, leader. Mark Scotland was a person who coached the Jamaica under-17 players who qualified for the World Cup before Downsell got them. That's what you're saying.
Let me say it specifically. He coached them he coached 8 members of, actually 6 members of that team at a club.
Okay.
Cavalier.
So you had a coach at Cavalier that was coaching some of the players, 6 of the players.
6 starting players.
6 starting players, right, at Cavaliers. And you are going to put that coach on a list of one of the most successful coaches in the island of Jamaica in the last 15 years.
He has won titles all on, not just at Cavalier, at Barbican. He has won titles here. He has won titles at Jamaica College.
What did he
has won?
What title did he win at Barbican?
Youth titles.
So this.
Anyway, let me move on.
All right. So number 4. Me just ask you,
Let me move on, man. Let me move on. Then I'm going to debate. I know he's a total unknown, so that's why I just throw him in because I've seen his work up close.
Okay.
Right. So I can't, leave him out of that. Let me see. That's what was that? 4?
Yeah.
So I have 2 more.
Yeah.
So the problem is most of the coaches are so poor. Oh my God. No, I bash them all the way.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that. Bash them all the way. I'm just. There's a more, and the problem is the other coach I want to name now is the coach that had developed Ricardo Fuller, Teddy Johnson, a number of brilliant people, but he's deceased. That's the only other thing. He's recently deceased. But I don't think if we're going to look at success in the form of winning trophies, I wouldn't call him, but I would definitely call the person that developed the latest player that is now Italy, right, has won many titles, and I don't think we can go anywhere and forget this gentleman.
Leader, just giving a name, leader, man.
Transformed Tivoli Gardens Club, and he has helped his back at his alma mater, Jerome Waite, easily. One of the better coaches.
So 5.
Right. Actually, when I think on it now too, I would name him probably up there as probably my number 1.
Okay, all right.
Probably next to Bertis, the Bertis for a particular era. So one more. Let me go one more here. I would have called Mr. Buckner, but Mr. Buckner out a long time. So
Mr. Buckner out a what long time?
No man, Steve Buckner out a long time.
Oh, Mr. Buckner.
No man, that's if yeah man, Mr. Buckner. Let me see. Okay. The next coach that I have seen up close and has done quite well in recent times and has moved on to coach overseas, and I think eventually he will return to Jamaica and take up the coaching responsibilities at some stage, right? He has done very well with Jamaica College. However, he has not been able to. I've not seen him really transcend totally at the other level. But Miguel Coley, honorary mention for him.
So that is
right. I have to mention him.
That is your 6. So the 6 most in the last 15 years. Your 6 most successful coaches.
Miguel Coley,
Jerome
right.
Waite, Mark Scotland, Rudolph Speed, Lenny Hyde, and Neville Bell. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you some questions because you credited Mark Scotland for 6 players that played in an under-17 team. that were at Cavaliers that he coached and many youth titles. Craig Butler has developed Leon Bailey, who plays in the Premier League. Dujan Whisper, that plays in the... If you're talking about player development, those two moves are two of the biggest moves. Why haven't you?
And I would give him. I'm going to tell you the truth. He is a protege of David Hunt, right? And
Lord
if you notice,
David Hunt again,
he made note of it in his victory when he made a note of it. Let me tell you something. With none of us who have passed through David Hunt will ever forget that gentleman. Right? So I will say that Craig Butler is also in there for honorary mention, especially with what he has done with this Mona program.
It's 66 names you have. Who you taking out to put in Craig Butler? Are you not taking it out?
Okay, well, I would have to know. I honestly, I would probably take out Scotland, seeing that I had actually handpicked him when he went. But
so you're taking out Scotland and putting
if
in
one
Craig
is to
Butler?
look at it, yes, because
All right, that's the one. So
I think that's what I would do for sure.
Theodore Whitmore, in his second season in the Premier League, has won the Premier League with Mount Pleasant.
With a star-studded team.
With a star-studded team, yeah. With a star-studded team that sometimes Chelsea, like teams like Chelsea can't get it together. So having a star-studded team don't mean success. He has one of the best records at the senior level for the national team in terms of record. Why can't he make your list?
Okay, let me tell you. If we're looking at local performance, all of the coaches that I've named, they have not just coached their team successfully, without having a lot of stars, so to speak. Mr. Hyde, of course, always has a lot of stars, but he develops them from quite young, right? And carry them to another level. But almost all of the people I've mentioned are people that develop players. When I say develop them from a young stage coming up, because Butler is good at that. Jerome Waite is good at that, right? Speed is now good at that. Okay, so all of them are that's a thread that goes right through developing, because Trevante Stewart, a lot of people don't know that Trevante Stewart has given that accolades to Jerome Waite for developing into that type of player, not Theodore Whitmore that he won under. He has given that he didn't know a lot of things about playing that position until he went under Jerome Waite.
So Theodore Whitmore, when Jamaica football was going through some problems, took a group of domestic players predominantly and went to a Gold Cup finals. You don't think there's any credit?
Big achievement, great and wonderful. I think that would be one of his better achievements. Okay, but working with senior players is much easier, and especially we have to remember, he got a number of those players were already honed by Winfred Schaefer from the year before, from some time before. So, but he also brought through some good guys.
So since you're talking about people who develop players, Cornwall College, Dr. Dean Weatherly.
The year. If you start to go back to 15 years, you can't call Dean again.
Oh, you mean you can't call? When did Jordan Fletcher and those guys win? When was it?
What year was that Jordan Fletcher again?
What are you talking about?
No. I know. No. Okay. No, I'll give you that.
And then after that, he had the next Cornwall College team with the black African guy in it, the little forward with Brown and all of those guys.
No, man, the Jordan Fletcher team, right, with Vassal was a special team.
But after that team, he also brought up the next Cornwall College team with Jacombe, I think his name was, and all of those people in it. And they went on again and did well. What are you talking
Weatherly, about? When I think about Weatherly, I'm thinking back for Weatherly. Weatherly has been in the program so long, but from Samoa's days.
In 2 names.
And the last 15 years.
In the last 15 years, right? In the last 15 years, he has won almost everything. Just like Ludlow Bernard, who you don't have on your list, who has won every single thing. More than
No,
Bernard.
that is
Ludlow Bernard has won more
I
than
will have, hold on there. Let me just think back right here. If we are going on this year now, Lord, I went to think I would have to drop off because I can't leave out Ludlow, I cannot leave out Ludlow. As somebody that I respect a lot, I always get a lot of good advice from this gentleman. And he has developed so many players and has worked with teams that have been, I wouldn't say star-studded, but he has had star-studded plus teams that have been fairly ordinary and has done quite well. All right, so can't leave him out at all. Himself and Jerome Waite are two of the coaches that I have to put right up there. I'm thinking I'd have to drop out somebody out of that list,
Yeah, so drop out
and
somebody.
Very well, but that one is something I'm not even so sure. Wait, 2011 to... No, yeah, Burtis would still be in there. Boy, I can't say who I'm going to drop out. I know who I drop out, but we can't call it in. Let's just leave it at that.
So you're telling me Ludlow Bernard, with the success he has had at KC, and because he has won the Champions Cup, Olivier Shield, I think Manning Cup, and in one season he won schoolboy football and he won the Premier League. And he cannot make your list.
I just said I would definitely include it.
Who you taking out?
And Jerome, I would definitely have in there.
So,
boy, let me tell you.
I would just open the panel to one extra one.
Sometimes in immediate, no. Sometimes when certain things are fresh, we remember other things. And although Craig Butler has done two brilliant individual players, his actual record coaching teams successfully, this is the first time he has done it. So I wouldn't have him there because team-wise, this is the first time he's doing a team. Right? Before this, the Phoenix teams have never really done that way.
First he had Mark Scotland.
Sorry?
First he had Mark Scotland. So you took out Mark Scotland and you put in Craig Butler. Now you're taking out Craig Butler and put in Ludlow
No, I have to take out Craig Butler. When you look at the work.
You have to go with speed.
No, man, I can tell you, it would be, I'm going to be honest, it would be almost, it actually wouldn't, because the broader scope of work, speed would easily still edge out the Butler. The broader scope, because Butler has done two individual, but if you're talking about coaching at a team level and getting a team to do well, this is the first time Butler has had that success. None of his teams have done. He has played abroad with St. Andrews and has done disastrous. You understand? So those things definitely can't keep him on that list, right? He has done with Humberland here and been disastrous. So all of those things going to negate against the one little thing that he has here now with Mona, because sometimes we remember this.
Don't play things on one little thing.
Yeah?
You buy one little thing. So
no,
everybody was watching the school league one little thing too.
No, listen. I just said that he won this year. But remember, when he was at Humberland, it was a disaster. When he was working with St. Andrews in the Malta League, that was also a disaster. Right? When he worked when Phoenix played in most of the Casafa leagues, apart from 1 year when they reached a final, all the other years were almost disasters. So, you have to look at the broader picture. If it's a broader scope of work, in doing well team-wise, he can't make that thing. He definitely can't make it ahead of Ludlow Bernard, can't make it ahead of Neville Bell, can't make it ahead of Jerome Waite, can't make it ahead of Rudolph Speed. Definitely not. Can't.
So, leader, in 2016, Cornwall College won the DaCosta Cup, with Dr. Dean Weatherly,
I'm hearing.
All right. So, there was no competition in 2020 because it was a pandemic year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, they also won the Champions Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So how can Dr. Dean Weatherly not be in the group?
because almost all of the coaches that I've mentioned have had success, not only at schoolboy level. Check the names. I think the only one that's there. Never Bell. I know. I want to say Never Bell is the only one who has not had that success.
And Miguel Coley.
No, Miguel Coley has done Barbican. He took Barbican to Barbican did qualify.
For what? I can tell about Dr. Dean Weatherly in the Premier League as well. Who coached Mobile United?
The year they won, he wasn't the coach.
The year that they won?
Yes.
Is one time Mobile won?
Mobile won, what was it? 2 times?
Yeah.
But was he the coach?
Yeah.
When I think as far as I remember, he normally either started and then he pulled out that sort of thing. He never was the coach straight through.
He wasn't the head coach.
When
Mobile won, he wasn't the head coach.
I think he was a part of the thing, because what happened is that Dean never normally finish a season, anytime he do anything from one team, he never normally finish the season.
Oh, you mean so the man that win with all the team down in Trelawney too, and bring them come the Super League business?
Yeah, but that's
no, I'm making a point that leader is talking about not only at that level, but the man has won at different levels.
But I know why leader gone down and weird on this. We have to stick to JPL and schoolboy league. You can't weird on this.
Management question for you: wouldn't Tapper and Speed be in the top 5? I think Tapper is number 1 if we put feelings aside.
I'm aware they're a big coach, man, but you can.
Look here, I would like to say, Tapper, take a team like, say, Avir, and let me see how he can do. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Take a team like a Dunby Holden, and let me see how he can do. Right? Because I'm going to be honest, he has done schoolboy football and has done fairly well. But I would love to see him.
Fairly well.
No, he did St. James. Sorry? Tapper has done St. James, I know.
So what you want to see Tapper take a veer and see how you do.
A veer, and let me see how they did.
I want to see Speed take a veer.
But hold on, Speed has like a veer because Speed had a what? It's a 16 or 17-year-old come on the pitch the other day with 10 men, 2 youngsters who are not old enough to drink on the field. And they not only held their own, they were able to beat the previously unbeaten league leaders. 10 men, 2 youngsters under the age, plus other youngsters that technically in some countries, they are also under the age of drinking age. Right? If you're looking at 21.
So Dukla made a good point. When Cavaliers won the Premier League, wasn't it the year when everything was played up by the captain Horace Burrell and a lot of players could not be playing and the league was really an abbreviated league?
What does that mean?
So shouldn't we,
what does that mean?
When it came down to the real deal, like when the full league was played on proper surfaces, they never win it. That's a point.
How well did they do? Hold on. How well did they do? You have to look at how well they did. Hold on. Consistency. Hold on.
All right.
In the last 3 years. Hold on. If you were to give points, for the last 3 years, which team has been the most consistent Premier League team?
Mount Pleasant.
No, sir.
Mount Pleasant.
If you were to give points,
Pleasant.
7
last 3 years.
When the league ended abruptly. You remember that?
No, I said the last 3 years,
That was part of the last 3 years. That was part of the last 3 years. That was it.
Hold on. Let me just I getting something wrong here. The last 3 years, Mount Pleasant won this year. The year before, Harvey, and the year before that was Cavalier. How are we going to get past that?
Leader,
so there's no other year. That's 3 years.
Leader. Shh, just slow down. Those are seasons, not years.
Oh,
all right, you'll be perfect minds, man. Last 3 seasons then.
Seasons and years are different, leader. Slow down. The last 3 years would in
Premier League seasons The seasons actually go over more than 1 year, sir.
But
the last 3 Premier League seasons, if we were to give points, right?
Mount Pleasant finish up in. Remember, even one of those seasons, Cavaliers was not the #1 team. Remember, it's a
no. Hold on there. Let's look at it. Hold on. In 20, let's look at it simple. What is this right here now?
Let's go. Last
in
season.
20, hold on there.
Last season.
In 20, no, I could start before that. The year Cavalier won, right? They finished first. Waterhouse was second. Who was third, please?
Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant came third that year. Okay. So
And
they came third there. So hold on,
man.
We could just
whoa. Remember
the points.
That's what I know.
We could work on the points.
Just work on the points. So because remember the points, it was less points because it was 1 round a game.
No, not that type of points. We're going to give a certain amount. Right here now, we're going to say give 10 points for how they do
No.
7 for second.
Hey, leader.
They can work it out, huh?
Leader. Nobody with
no, it matters not.
Points were given.
They finished third. In the following year, hold on, man. In the following year, like when Harborview won, who came first? Harborview, who came second?
Mount Pleasant. And they went to the playoffs.
And who came third?
No, hold on,
boss. Then Harborview beat Mount Pleasant in the final, sir.
Leader. You're mixing up, leader. It's a playoff. Harborview barely got through to the. Remember that, to the playoffs.
No, hold on. You're not hearing what I'm saying. No, hold on.
Leader, just listen up. Harborview, Humble Lion, and Tivoli Gardens had the same amount of points the final week. Harborview finished.
No, that's not what I'm looking at, sir.
Let me finish. Harborview finished 6th in the total amount. Let me finish.
Did Harborview win? Did Harborview win this
the competition? League, but when they talk about points accumulation,
no, when I said points, no, hold on. Listen to what I'm saying, points. I'm saying, listen now. For a win, meaning where they finished over those years. So the first.
No, but leader, we don't need to do that, leader.
The last 3.
Leader, listen to me. Why are we going to say, okay, if you finish first?
But we're not. That's not how we're doing it.
Leader, listen.
It's not a league.
Leader, listen. If you want to know of the top 3 teams, accumulatively, who had the most points, all you have to do is to check. So let me give you the seasons and the points.
That's not what I was saying.
So
I was saying I'm winning. Who won the Premier League title? Who came second? Who came third, sir? Not like that. That is what I'm saying. That is how history is going to look at it. This team won, that team came second, and that team came third.
Okay, fine.
That's how I'm doing.
So let's look at that.
So I could just go over again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Harbour in 2 years before this, 3 years before, Cavalier won, Waterhouse was second, and wasn't it Arnett? Sorry. It was Mount Pleasant.
Mount Pleasant was third.
Was third. Okay. Yeah. The following year after that, Harborview was first.
Dunbeholden was second.
Dunbeholden was second, and Cavalier was third.
Yes.
Okay.
And then last season,
right? The year after that again, no Mount Pleasant won.
Mount Pleasant won, yeah.
Just Mount Pleasant won. Who came second?
You tell me.
I'm asking who came second.
You tell me who Mount Pleasant beat in the final.
Cavalier came second, yeah. And who came third?
I don't. You tell me. I don't remember who came third last season. Dunbeholden came third because they were in the. Or Harborview came third.
Harborview, I think, came third. I think it was Harborview who came third. But it does. But hold on, look at us. Look, when you accumulate and look there. Oh,
you can't,
3 years.
Leader, you cannot call
Cavalier. No, hold on, man. Cavalier's won once.
Leader. That is not accumulating. You call it accumulating. You're creating an average. Success-wise,
they have no. Hold on. If you have come in the top 3 every time within the last 3 years.
Listen.
That is not
listen, leader.
Not the only team to have been in the top 3.
Leader. Remember. If it was just leader, sometimes they can listen in. Leader, sometimes you just need to listen in. You need to listen, please. All right. Remember now. If the league were points and then you win, you can do that. Because remember, the team with the most points at the end of the season for 3 seasons in a row could end up being the 6th
could end up being the 4th place team overall. And then you would say, you know what, the 2nd place team who finished 6th in the point standing was way more successful over the season because they're 2nd. But when you look at the points accumulation over the 3 seasons, it is possible that the team that ends with the most amount of points in the seasons, when you add up those points, it's way more than the team that even end up winning the title. Because once you finish the point standing, you go into a knockout. It's just like you're going to a knockout.
20 years from now, right, Manins? When you and I are in a rocking chair and your grandson, my great grandson, comes up and asks, who won the Premier League in 2022? What are you going to say? The team that you're going to say, oh, that team came 6th?
What are you talking about?
Are you going to say that it was Harbour? Can we go to Google? I think we're going to have...
Leader, here's what you ask. Leader. All right, leader, listen, leader. 20 years from now, who wins the Premier League is a different question.
Who won, right?
Who won the Premier League is a different question that over a period of time, which team accumulatively had the most points? Because a team that finishes 1st in the point standing every year is not guaranteed to be your champions in our system. If it were based on accumulated points, Humble Lion would have a title. But because it is not, so what I'm saying, you cannot say accumulatively. You can't say that. What you have to say is that, listen, based on final positions, that is how you have to gauge your argument. Cavaliers at a 1st place, Cavaliers at a 2nd place, Cavaliers at a 3rd place. Mount Pleasant have a 2nd, a 1st, and a 4th. So based on that, I would give Cavaliers because they have 1, 2, 3. Mount Pleasant have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not accumulating, because accumulating has to do with the amount of points over the period of time. And the most points don't guarantee you to be the league winners.
Okay, let me just say one fast thing and just finish off here. There's overall players that play for Jamaica now, right? When they go back, a lot of the players that are under 21, they normally struggle to get time, first team minutes in some of the bigger clubs, correct?
Yeah, I don't.
Correct? No, I just want to know if I'm correct. Right? Okay. So it's generally not the norm. It's generally not.
Leader, you just said that when players come back from under 20, they struggle to get game, right? In the bigger club.
We know. Basically, a lot of under 20 players, say that our players that are in England, that are under 21, a lot of them struggle to get playing time in the bigger clubs. So normally they have to drop down to some lower leagues to get playing time, because players under a certain age, I'll say 21, 22, generally are not looked on by big clubs as players that can carry the teams. They give them some time to develop. That's correct, right?
I don't.
No, I just want to know if that's correct. I know that.
What I'm doing.
No, but I'm going there, Joel. I'm carrying down the road now.
Leader,
let me just finish.
Leader, you ask a question and you want to finish, and you ask a question. So,
go on.
No, man, you alone talk, leader. You alone talk.
But just tell me if I'm correct. I know I'm correct.
You are saying that the Jamaican players in England.
Any player under 21, most of
struggle. No, I will say this to you. High quality players don't struggle to play in England in the Premier League. Saka started playing. Emil Smith-Rowe, Eddie Nketiah, Angel Nathan Miles. The Arsenal is a big club.
Is it the norm? Is it the norm?
Of course, leader. Most of the top players in the world started playing at their clubs as a normal thing in their teenage years. Give me a name and I'll tell you that they started playing in the big leagues in their teens. Give me a name. Kevin De Bruyne.
And they were able to maintain their spot straight throughout.
Maintain them spot. Maintain them spot. Trent, look how Trent.
So you're going to say, hold on now, listen now. Hold on. Okay, hold on now. So you're going to say that at least 50% of players under 21 make up most of these Premier League teams.
How am I going to come out and give a percentage, leader? Leader, what?
No, I'm just saying, oh gosh, roughly.
How can I?
Come
give,
on, yeah,
how can I give
we can check.
How can I give? Let's check that. Give me, leader.
The average age of a Premier League team. Average age, yes, that's simple. Like we can do that. You can check that. The average age of a Premier League team in England. Yes, average age.
You're asking me.
Use that.
What is the average age?
It's easy to find. We can find it. Yeah, we can do it right now.
I can't find that, but I'm trying to.
It's not going to take long. You just put in average age.
You know that Barcelona have a 17-year-old playing for them. And
I just said average age. Yeah, you can Google. Hold on. Don't use individuals. Use the average age of any top.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going there now. I'm going there. So what I'm saying now, it's not the norm for any top team in the world to have a team average age of, say, under 21 or under 22.
But
it's not the norm.
Cavaliers is not a top team in the world.
But no, it's one of the top. Hold on.
Cavaliers is not a top team
right
in the world.
Right now, in CONCACAF.
Cavaliers.
In CONCACAF right now, where has Cavalier reached? Right, but I'm just giving, and they are recognized.
Hold on, leader. Big up to Cavaliers. So let me make something clear to you. Number one, Cavaliers is not a top team in the world. Number two, leader, Cavaliers is not a top team. Leader, Cavaliers
You're
is not
twisting what I'm trying to say, you know. That's not what I want to try to say.
So hold on, leader, make him tell you what I'm telling
you. It's out of contest.
Out of contest. You're right.
You know out of contest. It's out of contest. You know what going on.
I know what going on. Go on. Lord, make him go on, remember.
That's what I want to say to you.
Okay. Go on. Why you answer, Ansin?
I tell you, say, more president rank over Cavaliers in the Caribbean.
That's not what I'm going. That's not where I'm going. Listen now. Hold on. Right now, right? I can tell you, if you were to check the team that right now gives more minutes to players under 21, under 22 in the CONCACAF, right? Is not a team in the USA, not a team in Mexico, not a team, etc. in any other Latin American. It is a team in Jamaica, right? And success, because teams generally do not, nowhere in the world, there's no team that has their primary 11 or 20 odd players made up mainly of players under this, because those are looked on as where players are still developing. So I say this to say that Cavalier, based off of his success to have come between 1, 2, and 3 over the last 3 years, with teams that have been average age at one stage under 21, under 22, for them to have achieved what they have achieved, it is phenomenal, right? It is unheard of anywhere. That in any league, you can only play according who is there. And they have done well against teams that are much older, more seasoned, and more experienced. So you have to give whoever is leading that team some kudos, right? So I'm not taking away anything that from Mount Pleasant. They have done very well. Their program is excellent. But I don't see why they should be struggling or taking a little time to beat a team with players that are still developing. You understand? That's all the point I wanted to make.
All right.
So I'm just saying this.
Let me answer, All right. So we never started this to compare Mount Pleasant and Cavaliers. This is about coaches. So you having a
I know.
Go ahead, leader. You talk. I've done again.
No, I say I know. Right. So, go on.
So we're talking about coaches. In the grand scheme of things, I have a lot of respect for what Cavaliers is doing with young players. But in the grand scheme of things, it's in Jamaica and in the Caribbean. Because in the grand scheme of things, there are probably under 21 teams who are second to some of the top clubs in Mexico who would probably give Cavaliers a warm time. Then the MLS Next Pro with U teams would probably give Cavaliers and probably some of the teams in our Premier League a very warm time in the grand scheme of things. That is just in CONCACAF. And CONCACAF in male football is nowhere part of the elite group of football. You have of the 7 or 6 confeds, they are not number 1 and they are not number 2. So if you take those things into consideration, when you look at our league leader, when you begin to speak about average age, you must know that most of these players, even the under 21 players right across Jamaica, probably would not fit into some of the under 21 teams of the top teams in the world.
I agree.
So when
when
we speak, we must speak in that context and stop painting a picture like this is some big grand achievement in the grand picture and the big picture of football. It is not. It is confined to a small space.
Hold on.
It is not.
Mannings. In Europe, it was heralded as a big deal, though, what Cavalier has been doing, because it's like
leader,
you can
you're
only
missing the
compare.
point, leader.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, when Europe, there are places in Europe that speak highly of some of our artists and our music, leader. But here's the thing. You see, when some of those European songs sells and go on Billboard, we realize that the local music up here in Jamaica no reach nowhere. So when a European person from Europe say, hey, they have some young players in Jamaica doing well, they are not trying to compare them with the under 21 team at Barcelona, at City, at United, at Chelsea, at PSV, at Ajax, at Inter. They are not seeing them against those teams. They are seeing them in the space of Jamaica against their Jamaican counterparts. And they say that's a good achievement in Jamaica. But if that leader, because if that were the case, I tell you this, these players at Cavaliers, every single one of them would be playing in some of the elite clubs. If it was such a big deal in Europe.
Hold on. Listen, you're not getting what the thing is. What I'm saying is that they picked out that most clubs, okay, hold on. There's an under 21 spot in training now. And I can tell you that there was a struggle to find under 20 players, right? From the various Premier League clubs to get into this under 20 team that they have at the JFF right now. It was so hard because there are not that many out there in the whole system there. It's a very few. I think it's hard to even find 20 players under 20 that we could get into that under 21 squad there. It is really hard to find. Well, 20 quality players. It's really hard. You understand? So it is an achievement. And we're not comparing them with Barcelona or PSG or anything like that. We are looking at comparing them to Jamaica because we can't go outside right now. Because what they study that the Swedish Institute did was to say that they made a comparison of all the teams in the world, and they said that in giving playing time to young players under 21, they ranked the various teams. And Cavalier was one of the top teams.
Leader, nobody's taking that away from Cavaliers. You're trying to make it sound like listen, Cavaliers, leader, this is what you want to hear. Of every place in the entire world that plays football, I'm going to go to the extreme. Cavaliers give young players the most opportunities to play. Here's what I'm going to say.
That's not where I'm going.
No. So here's what I'm going to say.
What it had to do with the coaching. What I was used to value was that there's one coach that has a very experienced squad and one coach that has players in there that not even old enough to drink.
Okay.
And he has done if you to compare the success.
So leader. So you have changed from accumulative points to Speed has less to work with than Topper. And therefore, because he has one on a man and he's using younger players, therefore Topper should be winning the Premier League. The fact that Topper is struggling means that Speed is a better coach than him. That's it. All right, cool. Understand.
You said it. I will exit stage left now, sir.
What I want to do, because when I measure Topper, I'm not measuring what Topper did. Because here's the thing. If I said to you that Topper, when he was coaching the national team, had less to work with than Rene Simoes, Schaefer, Hal Grimson, and Carl Brown, and he accomplished more with the exception of Simoes. Is he better than them, given the limited resources he has? Seeing that he used that to determine speed Tupper, use that now in measuring Tupper versus Hal Grimson, Schaefer, Carl Brown, Professor Alfredo Monteso.
Oh gosh, Tupper easily, based off of what he has had at the time. Similar situation there now. When you look at what he has had to work with, easily on that metrics, be ahead of a lot of those other coaches. Except Simoes, because Simoes had a similar metric. Simoes, well, no. When you talk about funding and so on, and you need that.
So
no, if you put it in perspective like that.
You put it in perspective, Tupper is better than Schaefer.
No, you said, listen what I said, when you look at the resources behind them, what they had to use.
No, so let me ask you again.
Yeah, that's the perspective,
Let me ask you again. Given the resources that are available, is Speed a better coach than Tupper, in your estimation?
Based off of results? I think the results speak for themselves.
The results speak.
But
the results, because he had less resources. Hold on, he had less resources to work with. All right?
Less resources, younger players, everything across the board.
Tupper had less a weaker pool to select from, less support, less resources, less strength. But he accomplished way more than other coaches. Does that mean that he's a better coach than Schaefer?
His success rate, boy, based off of, if you're looking at what you said, you said his record based off of that, not just his record, just straight record. We're not going to look at that at all. If we don't look at that, you can't put him over Schaefer. But if you look at what he has done with his limited resources, yes, his resources are going to look at, of course.
So let me ask you again. You have come down to this, that Speed have younger players and less resources. Therefore, the fact that Tupper has to struggle to beat them mean that Speed, because we're talking about coaches, that means to you that Speed, Speed is a better coach than Tupper, given that. All right, so now let's move on. So Tupper in the national team, remember when Schaefer left, the program didn't have resources. Tupper had to pull, until he got to the World Cup campaign, Tupper had to pull a lot of domestic players because the whole players coming from England, all that wasn't happening. Players weren't being paid and all of that. He said he asked for different things at different times at the beginning of his years, and he would never ever get them. He never got the assistant coach that he said he wanted. Those things came out, all right? He had a better success rate than some of the other coaches that I have mentioned. I am asking you that given that you use that metrics to measure Speed and say that he is better in that context, would you use that to measure Tupper and say that he's a better coach than Schaefer, a better coach than Alfredo Monteso, a better coach than Carl Brown, right?
Carl Brown, maybe.
And a better coach than Hal Grimson? Would you say that?
Carl Brown, yeah, I think I would say probably. Well, no, Carl Brown, yes. I'm trying to remember how far Carl Brown went at the Gold Cup before. No, didn't he get them to, I think, third place?
I don't know. Tupper got to the final.
Yeah, he did.
No.
I'm just going. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. And Carl Brown had almost no resources in those days in Jamaica football, that like no support. So you're shifting the balance a little bit now.
Here's the point I'm
making.
With
a purely local team, by the way. Purely local.
Leader. Here's the point I'm making to you. While having resources is important, that cannot be the measure of who is a better coach. It cannot be the matrix. Because
if you can tell me a good coach that can survive and do well without resources,
let me tell you that. Let me give you an example. Let me just move the bar a little bit with you. Given Speed using such a young group of players in a league with older players, limited budget, limited finances, right? Arteta is at Arsenal Mauricio Pochettino is at Chelsea and they spend $1 billion. It does not mean that because Speed is able to do what he's doing and Pochettino can achieve that Speed, it means that Speed is a better coach than Pochettino.
You're comparing in different countries now. I'm not doing that.
But the principle, that's why it cannot be used. Because there are teams in the Premier League that are doing better than Chelsea, but their coaches are not better than Pochettino, though he have more resources. That cannot be. You can't use that to do it.
You're going into a different country.
Right.
If you're going to compare like for like, you have to stay in the country. You can't go all over the world. You can always go all over the world to make a point.
So let me stick to this. Let's
stay local.
Stay local. No, leader. We haven't.
Stay in Jamaica. You can't evaluate and then no.
No, leader. Right? So leader. So listen. You and I can agree now that Speed, given what he's done, I have no.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. No, hold on. I have to take a call coming on right now.
Now. Thank you. Maybe a Speed I call you. Maybe a Speed I call him and say, hey, stop calling my name in a leader. All right. So people. Chelsea is at 12 with Mauricio Pochettino. All right. Is David Moyes a better coach than Mauricio Pochettino? Is David Moyes?
Man, is that?
You have to go. Yeah, man, we know you have to go, man. We know them page and say stop your talking before you lose your job.
No, nobody the page. No, man, I'm a daughter, man. My daughter call, man, and things. So I have to you got pick her up. But Mannings, I'd love to hear a show.
Which school your daughter play? Which school she play for again?
She runs. She's a runner.
Oh, yeah?
That's in track season. Coach Minzer will tell you, say, you always see me about the place. Yeah, man. She's at Merle Grove, sir.
Yeah? What she run? But Merle Grove got the champs?
But no, sir. I'll tell you this, that Merle Grove went to the pen relays last year and did quite well. This year, anyway.
So they went they went to champs.
They went to champs and they went to the pen relays. How
the football feel at the back of Merle Grove? It's still there in good condition?
I have nothing to do with the football program there. I hope to probably make some sort of difference as a president of the PT, but that's not. But Mannings, before I go, just find out how many players on the Premier League team are in the current under
different thing. You see, if Merle Grove want to, they enter the schoolgirl football competition already.
They have a national player.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a national youth player.
I didn't know that. So they have a good program.
Yes, you need to find that out. The last under 15, do your checks. They have a national youth player.
What I was just going to say to you is that because we just help with starting up the Morant Bay High School women's football program. So maybe we can do something with them, seeing that you're the head of the PTA there.
That would be quite good because Lauren Donaldson, when I initially made a little donation to help start off the program, and I have to tell Lauren thank you all the while. He really gave some help there. Howie Bell is also a grandparent there because he has his granddaughter there. Right, so hopefully it will be a good thing that we can talk about because for me, I'm still a neophyte when it comes to female football, but I try to support the young ladies as much as possible because that's the only way we're going to get that aspect to grow.
You're other men more than the women.
Football. I am for a traditionalist in that aspect. Okay. But the next row, find out how the under 20s, as I said, I think they have a game today against Portmore. Because they have
you never said that before. So you're saying that the under 20 there's an under 20 team, a national under 20 team that has a game against Portmore today? Because you never told us that before. I think so. You think so?
Well, yeah, I think so. Not sure.
Well, what you said originally is that like I said before, the under 20 team, they have a game against Portmore. You didn't say anything, but you're changing your word now.
I'm not sure.
But there is an under 20 team in camp.
I think so, sir. So find out how the Premier League, who is from which Premier League team, how it's looking. We want to hear, because I think it's just about 10 weeks or so before they actually go into competition here.
Okay. So I didn't hear that you were involved in some scouting of players for those teams.
I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. Go and pick up your daughter, so I don't want you to be late.
Yeah, man. Okay then, sir. Right.
All right. Leader take 1 whole hour of the program and change the entire Jesus, peace, help me. Leader. Ay boy. Ay. Leader. People. People, so we're gonna be back later after Mona versus Clarendon College. Pleasure being with you as usual, Yeah. Hit the like button, please. Subscribe. What? No, man. Hit the like button, people. Subscribe and share. Big up to the West Indies. They're beating England like Dima supposed to happy, drinking a lot of champagne, celebrating because West Indies doing well. Happiest moments of Dima's life is when the West Indies doing well, Oh, you understand me? Yeah, but we're going to get some information on this Portmore versus Jamaica team, that game, and see if we can, All right, so we're going to, find out what is going on. All right, we're going to see if we can send a couple of spies over there and check out what is happening and what is going on. Portmore versus Reggae Boys under 20. According to leader, he thinks so. You understand me? But big up to every single one of you. You heard some of the names of some of the coaches that people believe are the absolute best. Schoolboy football going on today. You don't know, we have to big up the Mannings High School. Under 14 and under 16 team went to the rural area finals. The under 14 lost 3-1 to Stets. The under 16 won 2-1 against Central. Goal, the last kick of the game. Mannings scored, game ended. So, here's the deal. Mannings will challenge Jamaica College in the All-Island under 16 title. This is the same two teams that met in the under 14. Oh, Dayton Williams, bad CDM, man. Hey, people, I tell you, You see the captain for Mannings, Somerville, the centre back, Van Haan, Dayton Williams, and the forward, and the winger, Gray. None of those guys. Anyways, we're not going to say it. But you see the under 15 team, let me tell you this. Coaches across Jamaica. I understand that you like your players, but be fair and give other people picking a chance. Be fair, man. Big up Nitro. What year? Want them to know your wife, Nitro. Tell me her name now. Want them to know her. Which year she graduate? Let me know her, Nitro. Yeah, me know her and ask her if she know. She must know me, I was very, very small but popular, Yeah, so that's I'll say. I don't want to be too critical of the coaches, but listen, we have to be in the team selection is very important. It's something I think we need a panel in Jamaica to evaluate team selection, because I swear sometimes the man them eyes now work right. Some of the time you see some youth, I wonder how them a youth can make team. The junior teams, male and female, eyes them now move right. So we need to have a selection panel or something, I'm telling you. Serious problems, man. I cannot understand how a couple of youths weren't in the team. Maybe there's legit reasons, I don't know, but shocking. But, like I said, it has been a good show. Big up to every single one of you. We will be back later. Hopefully, Stan Cranky can join us. Remember, we'll be having some Arsenal presenters from AFTV joining us on Friday. That's going to be a big one. We have a couple of interviews lined up for you also. Carnival College have the best under 14 team in the country. No, man, Mannings and Stats got the final, man. What you talking about? And all Rossies was there. What you talking about? Carnival College. Carnival College not going nowhere but us in under 14. Rossies and Mannings play a semi-final, you know. And Clarendon College and Stats, you know. Those are the 4 teams, you know. How Carnival reaching at this? No, not there at this, man. No, man, Carnival not there at this, man. Not bad as what you talk about, man. As Stats and Mannings got a final under 14. How Carnival reach the conversation there? And then they reach semi-final. Big up the one of the CC. Man, them original red and yellow. Down there, so you know it go already. You understand me? Bless up on yourself. But, people, I am Mannings, man. Nitra need to know for real what's her name, what year. You understand me? She was there. Maybe I know her in a Nitra. Oh, you got kicked out by using a player 2 games. Oh, and then you can't use illegal player and see you have the best. But as you use illegal player, man. You can't do that, but as well. You can't be the best. You use illegal player, man. You use illegal player, man. What you talk about, man? You illegal player you use, man. Dog, them your supper. But man, this has been I Am Sure Sports, and as usual, when it comes to this point of the show, you know how the story goes. We say we are over, and as usual, we are out of here.
Boom, check it out, I don't know it's Jason. I'm a represent for I Am Sure Sports. For the latest news and updates, check out I Am Sure Sports. Make sure you go to the YouTube channel, subscribe and share. Jason representing I Am Sure. I Am Sure Sports.